Hi, this is Chantal from the Purring Cat Studio and welcome to my channel. Today I will show you my studio, but I also want to show you this beauty that I just finished. I'm so proud of myself. I hope you like it. It's really nice. There's all kinds of surprises in this journal. And I have also mentioned to you that I would love to have flower die cuts, and I received them and very early, actually way earlier than I expected. So I'm going to show you little tricks what to do with them, and probably some of you know, but maybe some of you never thought of them. So anyways, we'll go through that. But first, I want to show you my studio. So the thumbnail shows the before and after. It's not super clear, meaning that, I don't know how to add more pictures. Maybe in editing, if you see pictures of the old studio, it will mean that I've managed to slip them in this video. I think I can. I think I'll figure it out. We'll see. Okay, so how about we meet on the other side of the intro? Let's start this the right way. Okay, so this is my desk. Some of you have already seen it because I did make a video where I had no electricity, and anyways, I showed you my desk. So this is a wooden box that I just simply adore. I love the sound. And you know what? Only with you guys that I would do that, because you won't think I've lost my marbles. Everybody understand, I think, the importance of sound for people like us that craft with papers, right? This is the makeup, how do you say, organizer. I use it all the time. It is so very useful. Very useful. I absolutely love it. So my desk usually has this and this box of mishmash, things I need all the time. The glasses cleaner, because my glasses get dirty. I don't know how. I don't put my fingers in my glasses. I don't know. This is my basket of washi and those beautiful Memento inks that I simply adore. These are the papers I will reach for. Oops, that noise was my cat climbing. These papers are the ones that I like to keep really close by because I will use them quite often. And oh, I'm going to talk to you about this too after. Oh my gosh, I have so much things to tell you about. Okay, so let's start. So I sit here and it's nothing fancy right now. The front is just like closet doors, and this is like where this door leads to the laundry room. This here, well, actually here, this is a very useful drawer thing. I don't know what you call it, not a tray, but I put all the things I need really close to me that I will use often. This is packaging that I use a lot. Things that I know I need to grab real quick, that I need around me a lot. This used to be just a wood shelving unit, and now it's painted white because everything in my room has been painted gray and it matches the floor. This is my painting corner. So here I have the things you put around a frame, a picture frame, sorry. These are my acrylic paints. I have Chinese inks. I have all kinds of watercolor brush pens that I'm still not sure I want to keep. Flower practice here. These are watercolors. I was just trying to see if I could paint flowers. I love my mushroom though. He's cute. So yes, and these are wooden canvases. I love to paint on wood with acrylics and regular canvases. And this is my watercolor section, if you will. So everything that relates to watercolor. I have a bunch of brushes here for all kinds of mediums I need to use. This is my cat's basket, and this is what I use to hammer down my tags with the eyelets right here, because I don't have the crocodile. It's something I need to purchase eventually, but I haven't just yet. So this is also you know, like watercolor. Well, not really watercolor, it's related, but I have like my my Stabilos in here. I have all kinds of extras of everything, and it's all related somehow to watercolor, or at least painting, right? So okay, let me move over here. So this is where my desk used to be, but I'll show you the other angle first. And this is just like something I did. It's inspired by Marta from Marie Small Art. I was following her doing, you know, her mixed media crafts, and I kind of liked how it turned out, so I put it there. Okay, so my desk used to be right here, and the room was dark, almost black, dark blue, and there was also somewhat of a lime green going on. It was leftover paint from my boy's playroom, which he doesn't use anymore, but when he was little, and I had thrown the paint on these walls and regretted it ever since because it was so dark. So this is the plastic containers right there. I just put two of them on top of one another. I've reorganized everything, so this, even though it looks messy, that's because it's all kinds of ribbons and such. This is everything that has to do with, you know, ribbons and everything I would use for tying like my tags and such in books, journals, I mean. In here I have all kinds of flowers and butterflies and birds and little bags that I love to add in journals as well. So, and what do I have in here? Oh yes, everything that has to do with adhesives of all kinds. So all types of glue, even glue sticks, except for these are plastic fingers when my fingers get raw from all the glue and washing. And I have my mediums here, like matte medium and texture paste and such, and my stencils as well. So things like that, my glue gun, and yeah. In here I put papers that I use more often. Sorry, my finger was in front of the camera there. And this is not a dictionary that I use to translate. It's a dictionary I rip pages of. And in here, I don't remember. Oh, it's like, I don't know, extra papers. I have kits here that I've never used. Like there's a birthday kit. There's a, I don't know what else there is there. Oh, some kind of a flower shop kit. I purchased a few, and ever since I've really started making junk journal from scratch, I haven't used kits anymore, but I'm not saying I won't, because I really do think the images are gorgeous. It just has to be a different kind of journal. They don't fit with what I'm doing at the moment. These are extra books that I purchased at the dollar store because they're hardcover. And for those of you following my channel so far, you know I have an altered book journal. I haven't finished, but it's almost finished, so I'm guessing this is maybe for a future one. And this last one is everything related to Christmas. So I put it at the bottom because it's heavier, and also because I'm not going to use it until next Christmas. Okay, so this is my box lamp. And over here is what I was really hoping for so long, are beautiful wall-to-wall shelves, or hallway to wall. I am so happy. It's so simple, but if you look at the picture at the beginning, and if I've managed to put some in the video, you will see how crammed everything was in here. And my desk was here. This unit was pushed a little bit more where the cat food is right now. And then I had my desk, and the white shelf was turned the other way against the wall, and it was wood. So a lot of times when I was filming, you would see all the shelf and all the stuff in it. And so this is a lamp I made. I don't know if you can see that. This is so easy to make. It's really, I love the effect. Look at the wall. I really love the effect. So yes, to come back, I just needed shelves because everything I can see, and I chose baskets that I could see in it, like through, like mesh baskets, if you will. So in here at the bottom is just cards that I've already made, greeting cards. These are shipping supplies. This is a little bit of everything. There's journals that I've made, but they're journals from the past. So what I mean by that is journals from my beginnings, and I'm unsure I want to sell them anymore now that I've evolved, right? I'm learning just like all of you are, I'm sure. On the second shelf, I decided to put my printer and my laptop, and I have my cutting tools right here, all my punches, my little sidekick. I'm so happy I got the flowers now. Oh my goodness, I've been making flowers like you wouldn't believe. These are my fabrics. I need new ones because I'm running out of a few favorites. This is the altered book journal I was just telling you about. If you haven't seen any of these videos, I do recommend the playlist because it's really a lot of fun. I find gives you all kinds of ideas. This is my art journal. This is cute, and I didn't finish it because this was my idea journal. So ideas I don't want to forget about, and it's a good idea to have an idea journal. See, I'm just seeing this again. I should do that again real soon. But I didn't finish because then I was just putting the ideas directly in the journals. And this is just a box of extra washi tapes that I have that I don't need to have nearby because they're not necessarily my favorites. They're just washi tapes that I'll use for, you know, like a specific color or reason. I have favorites that I use no matter what journal I'm making because the colors will match pretty much anything, right? And on this shelf I put this is just my little wax seal kit. I would need a lot more seals and more waxes, but for now that's what I have. Oh, here you're seeing a little watercolor painting I made. There's another one right here. In this basket I decided to put whatever ephemera I'm making or little projects that are not journal but more like this multi-pocketed mini journal. I have a video for this one. It's really lovely. I have a video for this one as well. I think this one is called A Mistake That Became Beautiful, something like that. I think this video here is like I don't know if I called it a triple pocket mini journal with window or something. It's really nice. The video is nice, and the result is really nice, but I'm not going to show you that right now. On this shelves is just little projects. Like this is a journal I started but I didn't finish yet, so I'm going to leave it there so I can see it. This is a journal I am working on right now. So if you're following my channel, I'm sure you've seen a few elements, and oh my goodness, I can't wait to show you this. Oh, I had so much fun, but that's for another time. Another painting I made. These are just papers, different colored cardstock, and this is the basket for my cat. Now there's another one I showed you earlier, but she likes, you know, depending on where she decides to be, I want it to be cozy. Another painting I did, and so you know how my studio is called the Purring Cat Studio. I have two cats. There's always one of them purring away somewhere in the studio with me, and this is the logo that you see on my channel right here. And this painting was made by my son Liam. He made it I think a year and a half ago or something, and when I started my channel in May of 2021, so almost a year now, it'll be a year in May, I asked him if I could take this and make it my logo. It's just so cute. I love it. I love it. So that's the Purring Cat Studio. So that was the tour of my new studio. It's all nice and clean, and I just feel like I have so much more space to breathe. I come in here and I just, as soon as I come down the stairs, like right here, I see my studio and I just want to turn on the TV right there, have some, the ceiling's not done, that's what you just seen. I just want to like sit down and put some music and just play. You know, sometimes I don't do anything. I just sit down, I have the ambiance going, and I just look through my stuff, and you know, sometimes I'm not inspired, but I still feel happy to be in my studio. These are just creations from my beginnings as well. I started doing mixed media, and these are on 2 inches canvases, 12 by 12, and like 2 inches, I think. You know, they're very thick, and I actually like them, and it reminds me where and how I started my journey. And I think it's important. I don't want to deny how I started, absolutely not. Plus I love it, and I learned so many nice techniques from Marta on her channel when I started when I started with the mixed media with her, that I apply in my journal today, right? So that's the lamp I was trying to show you earlier. I don't know if you see it. It is so easy. If I was like a crafting channel, I would just show you, but it is messy to make. So I really don't feel like that. So I'm gonna pause, and when we're back, I'm gonna show you the journal. Okay, so here is the journal. I am so happy to show you. Let me push this away. Let me see if I can maybe get a little higher here, so that it's difficult with that stand, especially when I'm trying to I can't see there's something new with this video. I don't know what this is this the zoom in or out? Is this new? Oh, look at that. I had an update on my phone, and since then I don't understand anything. Okay, hold on. Is this going to, I don't like that you see this part. It's not very pretty, but we'll concentrate on this. Okay, so this is the journal I just finished. I am so excited to show you. You know why I'm so excited? Because it all came to me naturally. What I mean by that is I was doing the generations journal, and I don't know what happened. I think I found a piece of paper, maybe this one, and I thought I'd like to make a nature journal, something like that. I don't know. I just know that it came from one image. I just can't remember which one. Okay, let me try and move this a tiny bit so I don't have to be on one side totally. Oops. I could have adjusted this without you there, but okay. No, we can see everything. What is going on? Ah, it wasn't like that before. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Okay, I think that's decent. So this is the journal, and for some reason I decided to go with somewhat of a nature theme. So I really went all natural, meaning there might be birds, there might be mushrooms, flowers, plant, but that's the whole idea. Now see, I'm thinking we're too close now. Okay, I'll leave it like that. So that's the general idea of this journal. I just decided that I know what's going on. My phone is not the same way as usual. I'm kind of upside down from what I usually do, so we're going to leave it this way. So this journal, I think I'm going to start with the second signature, because the first one is a whole bunch of surprise. So this is the second signature. I left a lot of space for writing, so this paper is pretty just the way it is, so I left it, and that's the space for writing. I'm gonna go like this. This I printed on vellum. It's just really, I love the effect. And a lot of space again for journaling. I made this I will show you how to do it. It's so much fun. This was inspired by Corey, I don't know if it's Damon or Damon. I really loved it. So if you want to go check out her channel, you will see. It's just a pocket paper clip. I've made pocket tags before, but this is a pocket hidden paper clip, if you will. See? And so easy to make, so much fun. And I hand stitched around it. So I can show you how to do that another time. So here, oops, I folded the paper by accident. I just made a corner hugger, like so. And I made this beautiful, this is printed on vellum, and I just thought it would add a lot of interest. It's just something nice to look like, a specimen card, right? And like a lot of pages have been left as is, because I want whoever purchases it to be able to write as much as they want. This is a journal after all. The theme is nature, but they can write about anything they want. I love these. These came, I think, with one of my package that I purchased from Maremi Small Art. I think it wasn't there, but that like that's like over a year ago, I think. And these are coffee dyed papers that I've made, but instead of dyeing them completely, I had a stencil, which of course didn't work super great because they're pouring liquid, but just enough that it doesn't fill the whole paper. I really like that. This is just an ephemera that I made, and it's nice because you have lots of writing space in the back. And just coffee stained paper, and I made a pocket right here to put all kinds, and a nice little pin. This one has a bee. Everything has flowers or stamps. Even this faux stamp has flowers, bees, birds, plants, and this faux stamp even has flowers. I just wanted to stick with the nature theme. Another little pocket I made. This was so much fun. I'll tell you about it after I'm done. So yeah, just more writing space. Oh, there's this. Okay, there you go. The flower die cuts that I received today, I'm putting them to good use. So just another journaling spot, like so. I just decorated this page. This is a cute little thing that you pull open this way. So journaling spots here, and of course another journaling spot right there. So I punched this in before I glued it down, and now it's nice because it makes a little see-through effect, right? So more journaling space like so. I put little beads here, and I kept it in the natural theme, you know, it's wood and glass. Another ephemera I stuck there, and it's also a journaling space if you want. And more pages to write. And in this I made a belly band with this medallion that I made with glossy accents and the fabric from the cover. And in the belly band I put one of my bags that I make. I have a video on those. I made these bags for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, I think. Yeah, and I showed how. So in this bag I put some handmade goodies that the person can use in this journal. So that's another hidden paper clip, and a bunch of flower stickers to put in their journal, and these little vellum squares that I just adore, so they can do whatever they want with that. And so that's why the bag says goodies. And I put a lot of little flowers so they could continue with the theme. Actually, I'm thinking right now I'm going to add some butterflies as well. We all know how many butterflies I have by now. So the other part of the journal that actually kind of happened by pure accident. I can't tell you because I don't remember what it is that I was trying to do. I don't know. I can't remember, but it turned out amazing. So this is, of course, the reverse of the cover of the journal. So I made a pocket where, again, every piece of ephemera or journaling card is related to nature. And I put I made a little quick pocket with this right here, and it says nature. And here I love when paper stick out from the journal, and there's all kinds of things sticking out, and I wanted this to stick out as well. Find the joy in the ordinary. Sometimes we forget, and nature is full of things we might consider ordinary because we see them every day. But when you pay close attention, I find not only does it bring beauty and calm, but you can also find joy. Just by sitting in nature, I find a lot of joy. And so I wanted it to show, so that's why I made sure that it would be right underneath the cover. And this, I should have remembered how I made it. I know it's a piece of cardstock that I printed on, so I printed this on the cardstock, and I folded it, and I made this corner pocket with one of the folds, so I cut it down, if you will, and then of course I added ephemera in there, and I decorated, and I sewed it in as a signature because this thing was becoming so thick. And so I made another with the other part of the triangle that was used here. I made another corner tuck, if you will, corner pocket, and put all kinds of beautiful papers to write on. And even, just like that, it's gorgeous. And I decorated, of course. And so this is one side, this is the other, and then it opens this way. And I just put a simple piece of my handmade paper because it has dried flower in it. So we're keeping with the theme here of nature. And here I added this flippity pocket. Easy peasy. I made a pocket with coffee stained paper, and I left a piece out. So I just folded the sheet in two, but not really, because I made sure it was a tiny bit off, so I would have like a tab, and that way I could glue it. And I put this on top, so technically the tab is right here underneath this piece of paper right there, and now it makes like an added extra flipping pocket, flippity flop. And I decorated with a butterfly here and just added a piece of paper for more journaling space. And I decorated this because the middle image didn't fit with the whole theme here, so I hid it under all kinds of decoration. Now you have another journaling spot. And I added a tag. This one has a bird, and you have journaling spot in the back. You can also write here. And on this side, I decided to put all kinds of papers to, again, journal in. And this opens up, and this is just decorated, so you can journal here. And this is the back of this right here. So I wanted to hide, the fastener when you open it. Let me just grab one real quick. I put one of these. So I wanted to hide, when you open it, I wanted to hide this part, if you will. So I just decided to glue there. And yeah, this is simple. I think we've all learned how to do this by now. It's just a simple circle, and you put an eyelet, and then you can use it as a fastener. So that's what I did right here. And I decided, on Tim Holtz, anyone that's ever purchased Tim Holtz papers, at the end, he has a replica of all the 12 by 12 pages. He has them in, like, I think quarter of page, and then minion, like mignonettes or whatever you want to call them. So I decided to cut out these corner ones and make like a little booklet that opens this way. I was really happy with my idea because it's, you know, we like surprises and things that open. There you go. And then you close it again, and of course it's a journaling spot, and you can hide secrets in there. And there you go. That's all. That's it. That's a 12 by 12 page. Okay, so I cut part of it and I folded it in 3, and that's what I used, and I sewed it in as a signature. So I sewed it here on this side, and then I close it that way, and then I added this. And like I said, the tab of this is hidden by this decoration right here. And then it flips this way, and then you close it, and it flips like this. And I was able to make like this alone, if you will. It's quite thick. It could almost make like a mini, I don't know if you can see, it's all this. It's quite thick. And I put a lot of ephemera, a lot, because I want the person that receives it to have fun, or they can use it to write, or they can rip them and glue them in their pages and make their own decorations. That's why I also put those flowers, and like I said, I'm going to add some butterflies. And I think this is it. I think this is the journal, and I kept with the theme of nature and, you know, the feel of naturals, natural fabrics and such, right? And I think this beige ribbon, if you will, is perfect for that. So there you have it. This is my new journal. So now I will measure it, weigh it, package it, and put it on Etsy. Of course, packaging, shipping will be pricey because it is quite thick and very chunky, which means it's got some weight to it. So, but yeah, I will put it in my Etsy shop. And it's funny because I was, like I said, I was working on the Generations journal, and I'm doing so well. It's gonna be so beautiful. I'm so proud of myself. And for some reason, I stopped completely because I saw something. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was this page or something else, or maybe these. I think that's exactly what I saw. Actually, I saw these and I thought, oh, I've had them for so long, I haven't done anything with them. And I said, well, a nature journal would be nice. And then I thought, well, what am I going to put in it? I don't have papers, I don't have decorations. Well, I actually do. I have so much. I just didn't know. But then I started pawing through my stuff and realized, oh my goodness, there you go. The journal's done. So, I mean, I could do a video on how I did this, you know, I don't know how to call it, the flippity flop thing with the 12 by 12 page, right? Because it is very interesting all on its own. And my explanations are very vague because, of course, I'm just here to show you the journal. But if it's something you'd like to see, maybe just comment and let me know. Yes, just comment and let me know. And then if I see there's a lot of interest, I might risk myself doing another one. Because this was, like I said, a pure accident. I didn't know what I was doing. So I would have to try and reproduce this first part of the journal. So I hope you like it. The camera angle is weird. Like I said, I just realized that usually my phone is the other way. And that's why. It's the same, like, you know, sideways, if you will. But the camera, I think, is, yeah, the camera is here instead of being on this side, which is why you see this. So anyways, I can't change it now. I'm afraid the video will be upside down. So I'm going to put this aside and let me grab the new die cuts I received. Not all of them, but just to give you an idea. You saw one of the pockets I made with it. So I received these flower die cuts. I can certainly link them. They did come attached, but I see, I I took them apart because, well, because I don't necessarily, oops, I'm dropping everything. Hold on. Okay, I picked everything up because these are all my die cuts. I don't have a whole lot because it's a very small sidekick that I have. I don't have the big shot, so let me see. This flower came with it as well. There were a bunch, but you'll see when you oh my goodness, if you click on the Amazon link I'm going to put, you will see all the flowers that actually came with, that didn't come with it. This either, no. I had this, I have another leaf. I have the middle part, which is very small, so I'm probably not going to find it right now, but you can see when you click. I'm going to stop pawing through this. Anyway, it came with another leaf, and I think it came with more flowers that I can't find at this moment. But the ones I did use for the flowers I'm going to show you are this one, and this one. And like I said, it comes with a middle, which is cute. Oh, see, I knew it. My camera is not at the right spot. Let me zoom in. And right here. It comes with the center. It looks like a circle, but it's not. It's really not complete circle. Let me grab another one. Maybe you'll see better. Here. It's not super circle, see? And, but, you know, if you didn't have that, you could use a circle, obviously. Okay, I'm going to put this away. There we go. And I'm going to show you a few ideas. I was so excited because they came early. I did not expect them so early. So I made flowers. So I made a bunch like so. And I started putting them together. And what I do is I punched the different flowers in different, you know how I love monochromatic. So I know some people love the blues and the pinks, but you know, I'm not a fan. I think it's pretty, just not for me. So I would take like 3 different shades, if you will. So a big flower, a small flower, and a medium flower. So sometimes I left them like so and glued the middle, and there you go. A very beautiful fluffy flower. So that's why I have so many, because I still have to build my flowers like so. I'm so used to camera being here, I have to move. And just the middle part like so. You glue it all together and you got yourself a nice paper flower. So I'm going to put these aside and show you other ideas that I've had. So some of the flowers I cut in Tim Holtz leftover papers. See? Oops. Hold on. There you go. And then I realized, oh my goodness, look at that. Of course, it wasn't this way. It was a little crooked and such. So I cut it and I glued a piece of vellum in the back. So, or I could glue something in the back to close it completely and put an eyelet and make it something of a, kind of a, you know, I was going to say dangly dangle, but it's kind of big, but kind of like these that I make, right? I could turn it into something like that, or, oops, sorry for the noise, glue it in the corner of a journal. Just glue here and use it as a tuck spot. And I love the transparency. So this was after, you know, the flower came out. I saw this and I thought, I don't want to throw these pieces away. And there you go. So it's a nice way of using it. Also, oh yeah. Oh, this, I love this. So I would put, this is the only width, that's the maximum width of the sidekick. So if you have a bigger one, by all means, make yourself a much bigger ones. I would put 3 flowers and pass it through. And then this piece I can keep because, let me show you. I actually used it in my journal right here. I just put a book page behind and I glued it, and now it's a pocket. It's a side pocket. Look at it. It's perfect. So when I saw that, I said, oh no, I am not throwing those out. They look amazing. And these are on coffee dyed papers. I could put, like I said, a piece of a journal, a book page. I could put, I don't know, let me see. How about, yeah, line paper. I could put whatever. I could put a pink page. I could put whatever color I would like. It will be super beautiful. Let me see if I have another kind just to show you. No, not out of hand, of course. But you know what I mean? So I'm not throwing these out. And this one is like, you know, the cut is wonky. I'll just make it straighter. And you have so many possibilities to do with these. So I'm not throwing these out. And so I made two like so. And then I have a punch that is like, that's my dryer. I have a punch. That's a real punch. So I punched this. I'm going to do a better one. I have this and then I have the die cut. So I wanted to make it look like it was the flower and the stem and the leaves. So I just did this way, but next time I'll just turn it around and put the flower over it. So, you know, you can play with things that you have yourself, right? And so that's the idea I wanted to give you, to not necessarily discard the papers that came from your die cuts, because when you look at them in a special way, this is beautiful. This would be beautiful with a background paper. Of course, because I want to show you, I will not find one. Like, seriously, hold on. I will not rest until I can show you with other papers. Now, this is not going to be a good example because these are things I need to fussy cut, but just for showing with the darkness real quick. See how dryer's telling me to go get my clothes. Oh my goodness, is it ever annoying? Okay, there you go. See how gorgeous this is? It pops so nicely. Oh my gosh. I love the book page that I put, but I think next time I'm going to go with some dark paper. This is gorgeous. So these are ideas that you can do with die cuts. Now, this last little thing I want to talk to you about is nothing like extraordinary, but I'm just in love with it, and now I'm a little thorn because I'm unsure what to do with this beautiful journal. I really, really love it. It is super soft. I just realized it's the same company, Ilopa, as the books that I love, which are these ones, from which I have all kinds of pages. I have one that's ledger paper. This one is basic ephemera collection. I have the bird flower collection as well. They're very, very nice. And the cover, I don't know what they use, but it's so soft. So anyways, I just wanted to show you because it's only $8 on Amazon, $7.99, at least on Amazon.ca. So I don't know if it's the same everywhere else. But look at it. Look at that. I am torn because at first when I purchased this, I thought it'd be nice if I could tear the pages and put those in my journals, because there's lined papers and it's all used, and I wasn't sure what it would like on the inside because I think I only had the outside. I think they only take a picture of the outside and the back, like the front and the back, sorry. But I could tell, well, at least I was hoping by what I was seeing that it would be beautiful. And for $8, I wasn't going to dwell on it too much. And wow, am I ever pleasantly surprised. I mean, look at this. It says garden journal because that's what it is, and it says this book belongs to, and oh my god, the flowers are just beautiful. Everything. Look at the snail. It's very beautiful. All the pages are gorgeous, and now I'm torn because I don't know if I'll rip the pages and use them in my journals because, again, of the lines. So it is very, I think the word is conducive to writing. But I'm thinking I would like to keep it for myself. Because as you probably have heard me say, I make journal, but I don't necessarily journal. And I really should. I have things I feel I should just put out, because when things happen to you, good or bad, after a while you kind of forget. It's hard to remember, especially the good, like a gratitude journal, if you will. But I don't think I would make it a gratitude journal. I think I would just make it a journal where whenever I have emotions I want to put on paper, I would. And for $8, I mean, like with everything I showed you today, like if I decided to put this there, put this maybe in the corner, add an ephemera or a butterfly somewhere, and then write. I mean, I've already decorated my page and it's beautiful. I have all these washies as well that I can use. And I'm thinking, well, I sell journals, I make journals, and I know that I like the idea of journaling. I find that I don't give myself time to do it. And for the price of this journal, I think it's worth it. So what I think I'm going to do is I will purchase a second one, and the second one I will use to, you know, tear pages, because also for this, look at this, look at how many pages there is for $8. I mean, that's a lot of pages, a lot of beautiful ephemera, beautiful paper, but you can make it like you could tear the page, fold it, put it in, you know, a pocket, a tuck spot. You can tear it and, you know, in the edges and glue it on a, I don't know, otherwise white and empty page of your journal. You can also rip it and fold it in half and put it in a journal this way. I think it's really, really cool, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna tell them about it. I'll put the link in my video for you to go check it out. I find that Ilopa make beautiful, look at this. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm definitely keeping it for myself. This journal is mine. It's too pretty and soft. They make beautiful, beautiful journals, and I've showed you the other ones before, like the basic ephemera, the flower collection. I've used this to make stamps, as like a faux stamps, and the bird collection as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Not gonna go through, you know, all the pages, but I'm telling you, it's really nice and it's soft, and I love the paper. The vintage ledger, this is awesome. I just ripped the pages. Well, this I must have used a part of it for some reason. Usually I rip the page, I fold it in half, and it goes in my journal because it's pretty much the same size as almost all the journals I make. And I really, really love it. I got 2 of them because I use them. And the vintage invoice, and I have also the Christmas one, and they have others, and I have to say, for the price, I am not disappointed. And you know, because we do make our own papers, and we gather paper from, you know, the recyclable, which is the whole point of a junk journal, but adding a few extra, you know, different pages is also fun, right? And I don't always have vintage papers hanging around that I can use from an old book or something. I am finding some, but I do like to put, you know, 1 or 2 of these pages in my journal. So for the price over, you know, the long haul, to me anyways, it's worth the expense just to have a journal that is diversified in the sort of pages I put in. So that's it for today. That's all I wanted to show you. So it was a little mishmash video of showing you my new studio and the new journal I just made. I'm so proud of it. I hope you're proud of your work as well. It's important to sit down and reflect and take pictures, because if you sell them, you'll want to be able to look back later on and be proud of what you've done, and also see the everything you've learned, right? Because if I look at my first journals compared to what I'm doing today, I mean, it's a world of difference in not even a year. And so I'm sure it will be the same with you. It's called progress, right? I don't think that practice makes perfect. I think that practice makes progress. And that's all we want. We want to learn and we want to progress. So again, I want to thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. I give you a great big hug. Please, please don't forget to give me the thumbs up. That is so important for the growth of my channel. I want to be here for the long term. I have goals I'm trying to reach. I have all kinds of future project I want to make and do, and make my, you know, my overall brand, if I can call it, more interactive, so that you can participate. Like I said, it hasn't been a year I'm on Facebook. It hasn't been a year I'm on YouTube, but I am working really hard at learning whatever it is that I can to eventually be more interactive with all of you, because I see all your beautiful comments, and oh my goodness, I love you. I really, really do. You have no idea. You bring me so much joy. So again, thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon. I hope you're all safe and happy and healthy. A big hug. See you soon. Bye. Bye bye.